Everyone loves a good crime story. Over the years, men on both sides of the law have starred in thousands of action films, dramas, and comedies. The crime genre may be dominated by notorious men, but from the noir films in the 1940s to seedy modern thrillers, there are plenty of wicked women worth admiring too. Here are Screen Rant's 5 badass female movie criminals. O-Ren Ishii. She's half Chinese American, half Japanese, and ready to take the head off anyone who mentions her divided heritage. She's O-Ren Ishii, just one member of the deadly Viper assassination squad introduced in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill Volume 1. After witnessing the murder of her family, O-Ren mastered the art of the sword and the art of revenge. She disposes of the men who killed her parents and eventually takes over the Tokyo Yakuza with the help of the enigmatic Bill. Considering her background and her resume, it's no wonder why O-Ren is so fiercely defensive of her status as the boss.
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time!
She's one of the few divas who met her end with honor. Flis Dietrichson. Billy Wilder's Double Indemnity is one of the most influential noir films of all time. Star Barbara Stanwyck is at the center of this grisly tale of deceit and murder. Stanwyck plays Dietrichson, a married woman who approaches an insurance salesman, Walter Neff, to take out an insurance policy on her husband without his knowledge. It's obvious that she has murder on her mind, but Neff can't resist her charm and winds up helping her in her plan. She would have probably gotten away with it too, if not for the suspicions of Neff's boss.
I know it was not an accident.
The one man Phyllis didn't get to charm. Stoney, Cleo, TT, and Frankie. Imagine this. You're working at your day job when all of a sudden, a handful of armed men burst in and hold up the place. Then, to add insult to injury, your boss unceremoniously fires you for knowing one of the assailants. What do you do? Who do you turn to? In Set It Off, Vivica A. Fox decides to get even and recruits her friends Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett, and Kimberly Elise to tag along for a crime spree. The women rob bank after bank as John C. McGinley tries to keep up with their larceny. It's a great thrill ride, but the film is remarkable for the concern it shows its disenfranchised characters. It reminds viewers of the cast's humanity and that every crime and every criminal has a story to tell. Mother Russia. Jeff Wadlow's Kick-Ass 2 isn't remembered as fondly as Matthew Vaughn's original, but the sequel does have one thing going for it: Olga Kurkulina. She's the Uzbekistanian athlete and actress behind Mother Russia, the towering henchwoman to budding, untested crime lord Chris D'Amico. Kick-Ass 2 indulges in bad taste for its own sake, but when Kurkulina takes the spotlight, the film becomes highly watchable.
Are you ready to die, little girl?
Throughout the film, Mother Russia demonstrates a flair for the dramatic, and she even meets her end at the hands of Hit Girl. But up to that point, she puts on an unforgettable show, whether she's breaking the law or eating her prison cellmate. Thelma Dickinson and Louise Sawyer. This classic story of downtrodden femininity turned out to be anything but the lighthearted romp that it was advertised as. When a night of drinking leads to attempted rape and then murder, the starring women set off on an adventure that only ends when Thelma and Louise drive their Thunderbird off a cliff. The darker tones in the movie were a large part of its success. It manages to tell an uncompromising tale of the good and bad faced by modern women. There are lots of ways to be badass.
Officer, I'm real sorry about this. I apologize, officer.
But literally taking your life into your own hands, as our heroines do in Thelma and Louise's climax, might be the most badass of all. Those are our picks for the most memorable crime-loving women. Are there any we missed? Sound off in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.